there was no competition in the bench shirt at all. And now, even though there's competition, it's still the market.
Oh, when you're the first one to do it and to come out with it,
right.
Have a lock on it for so long.
Yeah, you build a customer base, and
definitely. And his customer service has always been second to none.
Yeah, it's a pretty quick turnaround. And but are you back to wearing the Inzer? I know at one point last year you were using some Titan shirt.
Tried a bunch of them. I've never been a specialist with the shirt and really trying to use it and get everything I could out of it, because I was always afraid of my raw bench going down, and to me that was like a sign of being weak. But I know when one goes down, the other goes up, because you just have to practice and get stronger in a different way. And I'm just going to see what I can do this year.
Now a word from our sponsors.
Titan Support Systems is the home for the Katana, the Fury, the F6 bench press shirts. Of 63 medals earned in the IPF 2005 World Bench Press Championships, Titan lifters took away 51 of 63 medals. Numbers don't lie. The best wear Titan. This is no longer an era of torn up armpits. Titan shirts with polybacks go on easier and outperform anything you can get in the market today. You can order today online at titansupport.com or call 1-800-627-3145. That's titansupport.com, 1-800-627-3145. GarageIncPowerlifting.com is Pennsylvania's Titan Support Systems gear distributor. Today you can call GarageIncPowerlifting.com and get Titan, Fury, Katana, or F6 bench shirts. Nico Hoslander, the owner of Garage Inc. Powerlifting, is ready to hear from you today. Call 717-779-5622. Garage Inc. also distributes Quest Nutrition products. These are supplements that fuel lifters like Wade Hooper, Brian Siders, and Caleb Williams, to name a few. Order now and get the top gear and on all your nutritional needs at GarageIncPowerlifting.com, 717-779-5622.
Now back to the podcast.
I've always been a pretty good supporter of Inzer, and like in the squat, I always had, he has a special pattern made for me on what my body is, so I can just say, I want the hips a little tighter or looser. Not that I've ever had a tight suit anyways compared to the way, some guys wear them, but usually I like it fairly tight on the legs and real snug in the hips and waistline, and the straps real loose. Because I always usually, if I have the straps loose, I bend over, so I always usually squatted. If you ever saw any of my videos, I always squatted the best with the straps down anyways.
Yeah. Yep. You have more of a lean than the other bars lower on your...
Well, then the purpose of my lean is so my hips act more like a hinge, like on a door.
Right.
So when one comes up, the hips come forward.
Makes sense.
Works for me, at least.
Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of the squat is just your body type. Yeah, you just look at someone, okay, after a while you can see what works, what doesn't, where you should have your feet, how far you should point them out, where your ass should go, where a bar should sit, how far you should lean forward, where your grip should be, and it's just, you go through so many things over a period of time, then as long as you address those things, those problems or what, then you get better. Yeah, I don't think there's one right way or wrong way, because there's so many... No, definitely not. The trick is to put them all together. Exactly, yeah. Kirk was more of a quad squatter, so he could hold the bar a little higher and be more straight and upright with his knees going forward, where me, I was more back and hips, so that's what I had to use.
And really, is that the way you think you started pretty much? When you first started squatting?
I was a back squatter when I first started. Okay. My legs were so skinny.
Yeah. Kind of a minor, like I don't know who would be similar to that.
Don't even go there.
What?
Ed, was there somebody that I guess kind of coached you or mentored you in your earlier career? Or somebody? The magazines. What's that? The magazines. I read my butt off. And then I I talked to a lot of people. As I got older, I always talked to Doug Furnace all the time. He would be probably the biggest influence. And then it was just talking to all kinds of other guys. I mean, I like the way Louis does stuff. Is Louis Simmons from Westside is. It's basically addressing your weak points. Everyone always wants to do what they do best. To do something that you're weak at, or feels uncomfortable is usually what everyone runs away from, and that's what you got to do.
Who do you think is going to be the next Ed Coan? Who do you think's the next powerlifting superstar, do you think?
Thanks for being here this week on the Pure Powerlifting Podcast. Thanks to our sponsors, Titan Support Systems, GarageIncPowerlifting.com, and Brown's Gym. Now a preview to Part 5 of our interview with Legends of Lifting, Ed Coan.
Big. I think he's going to take the world record squat. I think his bench is going to be way up there, and he's finally going to get that deadlift to where he should, and he's going to freak some people out. About if you, the moment that you think you're stink, you're going to get your handed to you because there's always someone stronger. Just take it in while you can. People have gotten away with a lot of things for a long time, so when they start implementing the rules, then all of a sudden they got problems. And the only problem I got is that this bullshit, and you can leave this in, all-time list is the stupidest damn thing I've ever seen. Right. I think really that is the only thing that has caused a rift between federations and all the bull crap that's written on some of the forums is when you compare this guy's lifting to this guy's lifting from federations.
We're just getting warmed up. Come back next Monday for Part 5 of our interview with Ed Coan.